දසනකාන්තී චූර්ණය සහිත ලීවර් ආයිෂ් දන්තාලේපය දත්වල ඇති ප්‍රශ්න 10ක් වලකයි.
The 3rd National Apex Awards and the 35th Annual Conference of the Organisation of Professional Associations of Sri Lanka was held in Colombo last evening under the patronage of President Ranil Wickremesinghe.
Just after I became Minister of Finance, I found that I was richer than the Republic of Sri Lanka as far as foreign exchange was concerned. And I had $1,000 at home which I had saved from a trip. So I was more than 1,000 times richer than the Republic. Within our own region by 2050, going from Saudi Arabia to Indonesia, there will be additional 500 million people, maybe more. Now that's a big market. So we're having a market at our doorstep. If you don't go for that market, you have no future. We have to find this big market to become competitive. And there are areas to look at, like logistics. We can serve the whole region if Colombo Harbour, Hambantota and Trincomalee are properly developed. And one other area, agriculture. The services, the new technologies, developing tourism to a different level. We have to get ready for the 4th industrial revolution. It means a complete restructuring of our economy. When the government sector falls, we must have enough money and enough income to fund education and health. So we've got to move towards the social market economy. Then the governance itself, everyone admits this model has failed. Now, are we going to do the same politics again to bring the same model back? This is the question for all those in politics. So we are trying, as the Honourable Speaker knows, the new experiment. Firstly, all right, let's have the 22nd Amendment and pass it. Then we are trying to make Parliament into a government by having oversight committees, by having a national council. The oversight committees will not only have members of Parliament, they can invite 5 youth representatives who can ask questions from the parties. No other country in the world has allowed the oversight committees for young people to come in and take part. So we have to make a success of it. We also have to think of our electoral procedures, of our voting procedures. This electoral system with what we call preference vote is the one that is responsible for a lot of the damage to the system. Then we should be, in this Parliament, we must have the capability of coming up with a new system. We cannot be passing it on to others. The baby is ours. We've took it, we've got to carry it. And if possible from there, go ahead. And we want the country also. We must sort out our problems among the ethnic groups. We must sort it. It's gone on too long. The war was over in 2009. There are no need to fight again. Let's be as Sri Lankans, and not only as Sri Lankans, we are also looking at the diaspora. It's a strength. It's also a source of investment. So I've decided that we will set up a diaspora office, which will deal with the diaspora separately and the groups that they have.
Unfortunately, the nominations process in political parties in our country works something like this. There is no internal democracy in political parties, irrespective of what the party is, including my party. There's very little internal democracy in political parties in the whole of South Asia. Having been a student of South Asian politics, no internal democracy. So when somebody comes forward to become a prospective member, you see just 3 things. One thing you see is whether he's popular, whether he can win. Because after all, if he can't win, there's no point putting him. The second thing which will be looked at is, has he got the cash? Because you've got to spend to actually get elected. And the third thing is unsaid. Will he be loyal to us? We are the leaders. That's unsaid. We need to move away from this. We need to see whether people are fit and proper. We don't want alleged murderers or drug peddlers in the Sri Lankan Parliament. I don't have to say more. If the criteria is specified is the criteria, then those people can come in. But we need to have fit and proper people coming into Parliament. Honest and ethical, educated, as opposed to qualified, not just having degrees, but educated in the larger sense. People with skills and people with experience. Qualifications won't do. Your experience actually matters. Age doesn't matter if you have the experience, because you are needed to complement and to practically convert policy into some action plan that can be carried forward. You are needed for that, because a lot of us politicians don't have the experience. We may be even educated, but professionals have the experience, and you are needed. We need a systems change. But it's not just about acts and legislature. It's not just about that. We need a systems change, and the systems change starts with people.
Professionals are responsible for the establishment of good governance and economic growth. But you have allowed that responsibility to be taken by various other people, and you have neglected your duty towards the nation. It is the professional who should take the initiatives. If you want to see a change in this world, that you will have to do. You can't wait till the politicians do it. It is the duty of the professionals. The duty of the professionals is to find solutions.